There are over 100 countries around the world studying central bank digital currencies. My concern is that of the countries studying it, I'm not aware of a single country that's studying a true distributed ledger system that facilitates permissionless peer-to-peer transactions.
If Gary Gensler thought he had authorities to go after crypto in the way that he talks, he would have already done it.
Very liquid banks unable to do what they really should be doing.
Which means you can't provide liquidity in the system at end of quarter, end of year. And so we're going to have choppier markets as a result of regulatory policies that impair your ability to make markets.
Ripple has no legal obligation to you. And that, my friends, according to blue sky laws, which interpret the US securities laws, is the sale of an asset and not of a security.
If you get to the Howey test, then it's also a question of law. So we think this step of summary judgment is, first of all, the fastest path to resolution. We have been pushing very hard to move this quickly, partly because we think the law is clear, and partly because we think the whole industry needs the clarity we're seeking.
You take the red coin, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in. Go ahead, throw on those pilot shades and buckle up because the future's extra bright. And let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap, 981 billion. Up about 2.1% in the past 24 hours. We got XRP climbing back up into the 50s here, currently up about 5.7% in the past 24 hours. We got BTC right under 19K, E 1300, and we got Stellar XLM in the number 27 spot, 12 cents, up about 2% in the past 24 hours. Nearly 190 million XRP have been shifted, as well as continue to heavily accumulate large sums of XRP since they expect the price to surge. Are you loading up on those big utility bags? Ripple says since launching our matching program in 2018, Ripplers are on track to reach 1 million in donations. Learn how we make giving back part of the employee experience through the Ripple Impact, the Ripple Effect. Crypto Eddie, the future of money. Imagine if we lived in a world where countries would have the transparency and the guts to build their CBDC on a public ledger.
The future of money is perhaps the most important policy debate going on in Western civilization. Professor Norloff, as you highlight, there are over 100 countries around the world studying central bank digital currencies. My concern is that of the countries studying it, I'm not aware of a single country that's studying a true distributed ledger system that facilitates permissionless peer-to-peer transactions. It seems like everyone's tripping over themselves to find a way to develop a tool that's the same creepy surveillance state system that China's developing. Centrally managed, centrally controlled, central bank digital currency that creates a monopoly on money, essentially to turn it into a tool for coercion and control more than what money is supposed to be, which is a store of value and an efficient means of exchange. So this is a corruption of the whole concept of money. And that's why I think that the future of money is so important to Western civilization. If we see money turned into this, the principles and values that have built Western civilization are truly threatened. It might not be this government, but some government will eventually use that power the wrong way. And for people to doubt that, just imagine whoever your political rival is having control of the system of money. I've been a little concerned as I watched the debate.
John Deaton, regarding the SEC complaint, again, taking notes from Mickey is embarrassing. They say things like a blogger wrote, a Business Insider reported, said, and every single time except once, that they say XRP investors relied on Ripple's statements. They have no proof to back it up. Midterm elections are coming. Crypto Law US has the Connect to Congress app at the Crypto Law US. Even if you don't like the message you get back from your elected representatives, the app works because we can identify who's anti-crypto. Take 30 seconds to send an email. Mickey B. Fresh, Ripple, the big case that has roiled the SEC and the very aggressive original approach of Gary Gensler was going to do all the things he says publicly, would have already done it. Patrick McHenry, future chair of House of Financial Service Committee, if Republicans win the House.
If Gary Gensler thought he had authorities to go after crypto in the way that he talks, he would have already done it, and they have not. In fact, we're sitting before the word Ripple, which is the big case that is is roiled the Securities Exchange Commission and their very aggressive original approach.
Ripple, which is the big case that is roiled the Securities Exchange Commission and their very aggressive.
To upset someone or something so much to cause or someone something to become very agitated or disturbed. The Ripple net, we got the evidence. Get those jumpsuits, get those gel cells ready. Justin, Watch Guru, Coinbase sued for $350 million over patent infringement claims. Coinbase is being sued by Veritasium Capital LLC for patent infringement over its crypto transfer technology, according to Reuters. Lawsuit says that several Coinbase services infringe previous blockchain patents. Hence, Veritasium is seeking $350 million. SEC Chair Gensler to be paid by Goldman Sachs. Disclosure reveals. Gary, are you there? CZ Binance says bull markets have a lot of noise. Strong projects shine in bear markets, especially shine when you got the SEC coming after you and we're still top 10. ICE 9 stage being set, no liquidity, markets frozen, balance, which means you can't provide liquidity in the system. Liquidity narrative is being set. Enter XRP.
Very liquid banks unable to do what they really should be doing.
Which means you can't provide liquidity in the system at end of quarter, end of year. And so we're going to have choppier markets as a result of regulatory policies that impair your ability to make markets.
Unbelievable. He's really a time traveler, Mr. Poole, 10/30/2021. Forbes banks are about to face the same tsunami that hit the telecom 20 years ago. Enough said, XRP.
In other words, when you bought XRP, Ripple must have had a legal obligation to do something for you. But think about it. If Ripple decides to drop XRP altogether and use XLM instead for cross-border payments, do you have any legal recourse? No, you don't. There would be nothing you or I could do about it. Ripple has no legal obligation to you, and that, my friends, according to blue sky laws, which interpret the US securities laws, is the sale of an asset and not of a security.
Blockchain backer with some kind of giant ramp upward before the daily and the weekly candle closes for the Dow Jones Industrial Average. We may be witnessing the start of the Great Depression before our very eyes. Roaring 20s. Peter Schiff, I wonder how much longer Bitcoin can defy gravity when the speculators who've been waiting for Bitcoin to moon finally throw it in the towel. It will come crashing down to earth. The free fall will accelerate it with forced sells related to margin liquidation. Look out below. Once again, be safe out there with your cryptocurrencies. Never send out your crypto. Never send out your private keys. I've been scammed in these XRP giveaways, and I've sent XRP from my trust wallet address to the destination address. Please help me if anything can be done. Looking forward from hearing from you. We got XRP forensics that you can hit up, but once again, be safe out there with your cryptocurrencies. Never send out your crypto. Never send out your private keys. 360 trader, XRP delivered our 50% win. Target one zone. Let's see if it can hold higher support. Sentiment, the price ratio of XRP BTC has hit a one-year high of 0.000025 on the continued optimism of a potential settlement of the Ripple versus SEC case. Active Shark and Well addresses holding 1 million to 10 million XRP have been in accumulation pattern since late 2020. JD says if you aren't dollar cost averaging during the extreme fear and at oversold RSI conditions on multiple timeframes, you are doing it wrong. Even though I don't think the bottom is in, 65% of my orders are filled during extreme fear. 35% remain just in case, XRP. Stephanie Starr made some adjustments this morning. This is how I believe it will get back to 90 cents with back testing from time to time. Fingers crossed. XRP back up to $1. XRP has officially broken the critical trend line. Are you ready? Have you been loading up those bags? XRP completed a full ABC wave for wave 2 last night, which means we could start wave 3 of 5 at any time. The current target is 60 cents and will form in 5 full waves. Key resistance that we need to break is 52.8. Not great timing being the weekend and low volume though. XRP on the rise. We got XRPville September 23rd, 2022. Brad Garland House live on CNBC. Link will be down below if you want to check out the full interview.
What are the actual facts? In this case, the facts are pretty clear. The question is about the law, and we think the law is clear, and that the law requires, and the statute as written by Congress, the law requires that there's an investment contract. That's step one. Before you even get to the Howey test, which is often talked about, you have to have a contract between two parties. We don't even think we get past that step because an investment contract, if you don't have an investment contract, you certainly don't have a security because there's no agreement, period. If you get to the Howey test, then it's also a question of law. So we think this step of summary judgment is, first of all, the fastest path to resolution. We have been pushing very hard to move this quickly, partly because we think the law is clear, and partly because we think the whole industry needs the clarity we're seeking.
You know, the SEC has made the case in its motion that that there can be an investment contract without a contract, any rights granted to the purchaser and without any obligations to the issuer. What do you say to that?
In order to have a contract, you have two parties. No matter how the SEC wants to spin the facts, the reality is to have a contract, you have two parties have to agree on something. You don't necessarily have it written. You can have oral contracts, you can have implicit contracts, but you have to have two parties. The reality is there are not two parties. Ripple doesn't know who bought the XRP. The people who bought the XRP don't necessarily know Ripple. You have to remember that 99.9% of XRP trading has nothing to do with Ripple, the company. So when you talk about, okay, XRP is a security, I go back to something I said years ago when this started. A security of what company? Of what, like, who is the owner? So I think it's very clear there is no investment contract. If you get past the investment contract, which I think is hard, across the Howey test, you also don't have, you have to meet all three prongs. And in the case of the XRP case, you can't meet all three prongs for sure. And so we think that the judge will see that the law is very clear. We think the facts are very clear. And we think this is just a gross overreach of the SEC trying to wrest control of that uncertainty that has existed. And really the unfortunate thing is the SEC and really the US government hasn't taken this step to provide that clarity that a lot of other countries around the world have.
We're on a fast track for a victory. SEC gonna fall, XRP with clarity. The rest of the cryptocurrencies will have to follow the new standard. Where will you be when that rocket takes flight? Bags packed. Don't be surprised about the price. They're trying to deceive you. They want you to sell, so buckle up and enjoy the show. Load up while you still have some time. Listen to this, LOL.
Alexa, will Ripple win the lawsuit versus the SEC?
Ripple Labs looks well positioned to win the case against the Securities and Exchange Commission, and it could be a massive boost to the entire cryptocurrency industry.
Alexa, do you ever lie to me?
I don't lie.
With that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, XRP accumulation on the rise. Now you need 2,500 XRP to be in the top 10%, 9,723 XRP to be in the top 5%, 12,308 XRP to be in the top 4%. The longer they take, the more we get, and the higher we climb on that XRP rich list. We'll catch you up here at the tippy top when Rosie Rios flips that XRP switch. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock News. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up that bag, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe. Drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button. From the mothership, we'll catch you top floor for the moon party. BYOB. Bring your own bag. Peace out, Crypto Ghost.
He's rich. He is rich. What? When I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
XRP, that's the family. In slow motion, we all hit the lottery. Your coin died, you need a battery. Took the #1 spot like a robbery. XRP, that's the family. In slow motion, we all hit the lottery. Hey. XRP the bridge to the other side. Just like you a bridge of light. Going inside, you got them insights. Came to save all these lives they can't see. Through the lives, transfer souls late at night.